Hi everyone, this is your interviewer Farah and I have here with me Mr. Ali. Welcome. Can you please introduce yourself and your organization?
Yes, I'm Ali Mojiz. I've been in the data space since the last 7, 8 years. I recently, like last year, started my company, Data Pilot Private Limited, back in January 2021. So after like spending 7 years in the data analytics and AI space, decided to come up with my own company. So representing my company, Data Pilot, at Internet 2.0. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for the introduction. First of all, congratulations for the award. How does it feel to receive such recognition?
It feels great, honestly, specifically at a global platform where you have people from different countries, different companies. And honestly, I'm truly honored. It's a great platform by Internet 2.0 team. And honestly, yeah, very happy to receive it. Yep.
So, can you share with us some of the challenges, some of the top challenges that companies usually face when they implement AI in analytics in their organization?
Yes, actually, this is something a lot of companies are talking about and struggling with. Implementing analytics in the organization is not easy in a way that, from an implementation standpoint, because there are talent challenges, and then from an adoption standpoint, because employees and people in the company are mostly used to conventional methods when it comes to decision making. So it's very difficult for people to change from conventional methods of decision making to completely data driven. So I think top challenges from specifically in the organizations are that what I've noticed is, and what's been happening is that firstly, lack of C-level buy-in. So for instance, if you're trying to implement analytics and AI in your organization, it is very important that it comes from the top to bottom. So basically, the C-level CEOs and the management believes in these digital transformation initiatives, right? That's very important. Secondly, data strategy and having like an AI roadmap, that's very important. So you need to start, like, you need to have a plan of implementation, and and a change management plan in place as well, because as I mentioned, if you talk about, if you don't have a plan, then employees are really confused, because if you're introducing new tools in the organization, you will find people using Excel for all the decision making. Now, helping people, or telling people to shift from Excel to data driven, like self-service BI or tools like Power BI, it's people are not really too accepting in the start, right? So second is, yeah, that part. Third, I believe, is generally, I think, within the organization, it is very important to make sure that after top to down, you have all the employees involved in the change management plan. That is very important, right? Because if you don't have them involved, and a lot of people are reluctant in adopting these technologies initially, and then fourth very big challenge is lack of quality data in the organizations and a data strategy in place. So a lot of companies are not sure about what data strategy should they have and what sort of architectures to use to solve like a specific problem, what cloud platform to use. And when I say data quality, this is a big issue across the world in different companies, where, for instance, companies want to implement a specific use case to solve business problem, but then there's lack of data, or the data quality is not good enough to solve that use case. Maybe you're not collecting that specific data point to predict something, or maybe come up with something prescriptive or descriptive, right? So I think these are some challenges being faced by companies. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the detailed breakdown. Based on your experience so far, what is a piece of advice you would give to someone who wants to get into this industry?
I think it's very important, if you want to pursue data analytics and AI. Firstly, make sure that your base is strong. When I say base is strong, even if you don't have an undergraduate degree in computer science, you need to make sure you're doing the right courses from the internet, because there are tons of different courses available online and people are really confused. Like, if you want to learn a skill and you Google it, you will be presented with a list of so many courses and then you're confused. That's a normal problem, right? But I think firstly is choosing the right courses, and maybe taking help from someone who's experienced in the industry. and starting your foundation should be strong enough for you to know the underlying concepts of analytics and AI. Don't jump on working on complex you know topics from the start. So make sure you understand firstly the data engineering and the ingestion piece, right? Because it's very important that if you don't have your foundation and base strong, if you don't know how the whole data pipeline works, it is, it gets challenging when you start approaching topics which are very complicated, because data science and AI, honestly, it's a lot of math and statistics, right? It is not just simple building dashboards. If you want to get into this, just make sure that you're choosing the right courses. You are sort of understanding the mathematics and statistics behind different algorithms and methods. So just make sure that you're not doing it for from a very high level standpoint. Question topics, go low level. So for instance, if you're reading something about AI and analytics or ML, and if you're not understanding it, Google it, understand it, make, because that helps you in the long run. When you're actually working on real life business problems, then you know the concepts really well. You know, okay, this is the algorithm I need to use to solve this specific problem, right? So I feel that make sure you have your base strong, you're taking the right courses, um, and secondly, I guess, just have that passion. If you don't have passion for AI and analytics, this is not for you. By passion, I mean like you need to eat, live, and sleep data, right? Right? And that's true for every field. If you're passionate about something, you need to keep thinking about it all the time, right? And then you have to have that vigor, and aptitude, I say, matters a lot, because I run the company, right? And it's where I actually inculcate this a lot in my team members, the attitude and the aptitude part. If you have a good attitude, you have a go-to learning attitude, nothing can stop you, right? Just make sure that you keep going. You're consistent when it comes to your learning, because consistency is very important in life generally. In all aspects of life, we're humans, we become inconsistent, right? Just make sure you're consistent, you're working hard, and you're reading the right material, and sky's the limit.
I absolutely agree. Passion is very important to keep us moving forward. And as you said earlier, it is very important to have a general and basic understanding of the basic points of AI, or else you're going to be very confused as it's very complex. Can I ask you about your experience at the conference so far? Were you able to network with a lot of like minded people here?
Brilliant experience. Firstly, from a networking standpoint, I got to know a lot of people from different companies, different countries. Hats off to you guys for pulling this off, honestly. And good content, everything was overall really good, but the networking piece stood out. I'm here to meet new people and probably just grow my business in the UAE. And this conference actually gave me the opportunity to meet people in Dubai. And it's the first time I'm here, and I'm loving the city. Great vibe, great city, and plan to keep coming here.
That's great. We're so pleased to know that you've been having a good experience here. If anyone wants to reach out to you for collaboration or advice, are you on any social media platform?
Yes. So you could reach out to me on LinkedIn. My name is Ali Mojiz. So just search Ali Mojiz, or just search Data Pilot. That's my company. Or you can just email me at ali.mojiz@data-pilot.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mr. Ali, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much. Take care.